have done, posting back-to-back wins and aiming to make it 3 in a row tonight as they take on the Stallions. All right, so we're almost ready for the second game of the doubleheader as we see the Punjab Warriors lineup. They will open with Lucas Barker, Tawari, Chafee, Tomar and Manoj. Off the bench we Maslin, Garrett, Dibiamaka, Benawal and Arne Samuel. The coach is Andrew Harms. As we look at Punjab's top scorers, Uche Dibiamaka with 15.7 points, Stokely Chafee at 13.5, and Lucas Barker, who has played some really good basketball of late, is averaging 20.7 points per game. And we see Lucas Barker in action. He will be an undoubted key for the Warriors tonight. He's the pugnacious point guard. He's averaging 12.7 points per game, 4.8 rebounds and 3.3 assists. He's hitting 13 of 37 on threes at 35.1%, which marks him as a shooter. And in his past 4 games, he's averaging 16.2 points. And now we have a look at the Gujarat Stallions. They will start with Dwash, Tyagi, Roberts, Tushal Singh and Nayak. Off the benches, Huda, Mandeep Singh, Tamalia and Jock Perry. The head coach is Luke Kendall. And the leading scorers for the Stallions are Trendon Hankerson with 20.4, and he may well sit out this game tonight nursing an injury. Jock Perry at 16 points and Josh Dwash at 12.4, then Nate Roberts and Tushal Singh. So with that question mark over Hankerson, Josh Dwash has to step up, and he has done so lately. He's averaging 12.4 points per game, 3.6 rebounds. He's shooting 20 of 24 on free throws at 83.3%. That's number 1 on his team, and he certainly gets to the line often enough. In the past 6 of 7 games, he's scored 10 or more points. Josh Dwash, a key to this game for the Gujarat Stallions. So now we can have a look at Jock Perry. He's also been very influential for the Gujarat Stallions. He's going to be in the MVP talk at the end of the season. Perry is averaging 16 points per game, 10.1 rebounds, which is good for 3rd in the league. And he shoots 40.9% from the three-point line, 9 of 22. The big man can get the job done inside and out. So we are almost set for the second game of our doubleheader. And we can head to countdown towards tip-off. All right, so we are ready to play, and right before tip-off I can welcome my co-commentator, Mumbai Titans coach Thomas Royakas, and you are no doubt happy after your win last night.
Absolutely. Hot-fought game. Not the prettiest, but I'm glad we got it done at the end.
Doesn't matter how, as long as the win is in the win column. So we have got the Punjab Warriors in the blue with the white trim going to the left, and the Gujarat Stallions in purple with the orange trim going to the right, and the Stallions have the first possession with Dwash. And Dwash steps up and scores the first basket of the game.
That's what Dwash likes to do. Shot fake. This time he didn't shot fake, but he likes to go into that drive with his right hand.
Here's the Stallions trying to get on the board. And they come up short. As Nyack for the Stallions. Now to Nate Roberts and Dwash again. Getting to the rim, Josh Dwash is 2 for 2. Here's Barker for the Warriors.
Good defensive pressure there on the entry pass.
That was Tushal Singh on the defensive play for the Stallions. Here's Barker now. And they fire from deep and can't get it to go. That was Tomar. But there's a foul on the rebounding contest and the ball will go back.
Important for the Stallions today is how well are they able to contain and keep Barker out of the game. Very important for the Punjab Warriors.
Here is Barker. And this is Taweri to Barker. Shot clock at 5 as Barker fires and comes up short. And the ball will go back to the Stallions. Dwash, guarded by Barker.
We'll play the point right now because Hankerson is out, right?
And Josh Dwash, after back-to-back finishes at the rim, splashes the 3.
So far, they haven't really put a lot of pressure on him.
Here's Chafee to Wary. He fires the 3 for the Warriors and comes up empty. Nyack with the rebound. And here's Dwash again. He's got all 7 Punjab Warriors points as they throw it up for Roberts. And he couldn't finish. Barker the throw ahead to Chafee.
Great find.
And Chafee with the finish. A nice pass and rim run.
Absolutely. Great job running the rim.
So the Warriors are on the board. Still early going in the opening quarter. This is Roberts backing Chafee down. And he can't get it to go. And Chafee picks up the rebound. Taweri waves Barker through. Working with Chafee. Chafee tries to back down Dwash. Spins and can't connect. This is Tushal Singh out to Dwash. To Nyack in the corner. And Nyack with the corner 3 for the Gujarat Stallions.
Great ball share there. Penetration kick, extra, another extra, wide open shot in the corner.
So that 3 from Nyack puts the Stallions on top 10-2 with not even played 3 minutes of the first quarter. And Punjab Warriors coach Andrew Harms has called a timeout. We'll head down and listen to what Andrew Harms has got to say to the Punjab Warriors.
Last, and we don't know where the shot's going to be. We're not going to get second chance points. So, let's get into some snaps. Let's get into some 30 rips. Yep, 30 rips. And down this end, we've got to switch on defensively. Yep, we're in that switch on the back screen. You've got to be on that, yeah? We've had Josh turn the corner twice. For us, it needs to be a timeout to wake up and reset. We clear on that? Yeah. Let's go. You got something to say?
The key words from Andrew Harms there at the end of the timeout: wake up and reset. He needs his team to start playing.
Yeah, the first couple of shots were only shots from the outside. They're not falling. So that obviously leaves a lot of opportunities for offensive rebounds, but I think maybe it's time that they look for something more closer to the rim.
So the Stallions extended the defense, but the Warriors handled it pretty easily. The Warriors are 1 of 6 from the field, and they turn it over again. But then the Stallions return the favour. Here's Tawari from deep. And now with Dwash for the Stallions. The 3 from Tyagi doesn't go, and
Another great find from Barker in transition.
it was a great pass as Minaj was able to finish.
2 times they connected now in transition.
Here's Roberts to Nyack. Now Singh. And Tushal Singh gets the roll. And it's the Stallions by 8. Let's see if the Warriors can get something out of their half-court offense. And they come up empty again.
Barker there is bothered by the taller Duash.
And here's Tushal Singh on the finish after the feed by Tyagi.
I'm actually surprised that the Warriors are not putting the ball into Barker's hands more. He's the creator of that team. I think he needs to get his team going, and so far he's been on the floor, but he hasn't really created that much yet.
So Jock Perry checks in for Nyack for the Stallions, and Uche Dibiamaka checks in for the Stallions, for the Warriors, excuse me. So that's an upgrade for the Warriors to bring Dibiamaka into the game. Dibiamaka averaging 15.7 points, 3.5 rebounds and 3.3 assists, and he can provide a spark. Here's Chafee, back to Barker, working against Dwash. The shot clock at 6 as he fires from deep and comes up short. And although Singh picked the ball up, they ruled he did so and put it on the line at the same time. So the ball is back with the Warriors, 14 on the shot clock. Here's Dibiamaka. Dibiamaka along the baseline. Can't get the finish. The shot clock at 4 as Barker fires. And Roberts tidies up, and the Warriors' half-court offense is chronic right now.
Yep, they continue to struggle to shoot the 3.
Perry tried to keep it alive, but now it's with Chafee for the Warriors. Barker attacks the rim hard, and Lucas Barker with the finish. So they still don't really have anything out of their half-court sets. They've had 2 fast breaks and 1 in transition.
Actually, yes, 3 transitions, right? Where Barker, all of them he's connected to. 2 times he gave a long pass, which led to a layup, and this time he took it himself. So all 6 of their points are being provided or scored by Barker, and he leaves the game at this point.
So Barker checks out. It looks like he may have a scratch or a cut that needs attention. Boston Maslin comes in for Barker, and Arne Samuel comes in for Chafee. And usually when Arne Samuel checks into a game, something happens. And I mean something good happens.
And they need that to happen. As Dubois continues to score.
And he gets the roll for the second free throw.
Already 8 points, 9 points right now.
Josh Dwash pacing the Stallions as Dibiamaka's shot is blocked by Nate Roberts. The defensive effort by the Stallions continues to show out. The Stallions lead by 10, 16-6. About 4.5 minutes left in the first quarter. Maslin working against Dwash. Now Samuel, another untidy set by the Warriors. Samuel spins and can't get it to go. And Minaj, who almost brought down the offensive rebound, spills it out of bounds. Here's Dwash. 9 points in the first quarter to this point. Guarded by Maslin. Now Perry, who sizes the three, and Jock Perry opens his account with a long three. Maslin for the Warriors, trailing by 13. Here's Samuel, down low against Perry. And Perry with the rebound. So Perry making an impact at both ends of the floor. Tushal Singh goes down low to Perry. He swings it to Mandeep. He fires. And Maslin comes up with it for the Warriors. Now Tomar back to Maslin. Maslin gets into the paint, and that's a tough finish by Boston Maslin. But right now the Warriors will take whatever they can get.
And I think they need to look to continue to attack the paint, get paint touches and paint shots.
The pass is mishandled by Tushal Singh, and the ball will go to the Punjab Warriors, trying to close the 11-point gap with 3 minutes left in the first period. Maslin now running the point for the Warriors. To Samuel. They go down low. And that is tough work and unrewarded work for Tomar. Here's Perry at the other end for the Stallions.
Good extra pass.
Mandeep Singh can't finish it. Dibiamaka takes it up for the Warriors. Now Samuel. Dibiamaka driving, not finishing.
He's aggressive so far, but he has trouble against finishing against bigger players right now. But he needs to continue to put pressure on the rim for his team.
Here's Nyack driving. And Nyack doesn't get the roll. And Maslin takes over for the Warriors. 2 minutes left in the first period. It's the Stallions 19-8. Samuel. Minaj in the corner. And Minaj gets the three ball to fall for the Warriors. So Minaj's three brings the Warriors back within 8 with 1 minute 45 to go in the first quarter. And as that three went down, Gujarat Stallions coach Luke Kendall signalled for a timeout. And we can head down into the Stallions huddle and hear what Luke Kendall has got to say.
Come on, we're stronger than that. Right, so shot goes up, turn, hit your guy, force him out. We're sucking in, right underneath the rim, and they're falling over, right, to the lane lines. Okay, do a good job on the defensive rebounds and we blow this out. Right, stay with it, right, doing a good job. We're playing as a team, good extra passes, good shots. We're playing well as a team. Right, keep running that motion, get to the two-man game. Right, 1-4, get two-man game. Get back, punch screen, get downhill. Right, you got the pick and pop job. Right, here we go. Hey, first play. Let's go back to the...
All right, so there's Luke Kendall with the Gujarat Stallions timeout. Ryan James has been listening in on the Punjab Warriors. Let's go down to the sidelines with Ryan.
Well, the strategy is simple here. As we saw that last play where Manoj put up that three, every time you drive in, kick it out, put up the shots. That's all from the sidelines.
All right. Thanks, Ryan. And despite the 8-point lead, it's interesting to note that Gujarat is yet to have an offensive rebound. And the Punjab Warriors have 5.
Punjab is also missing a lot more shots, right? So they have a lot more opportunities for offensive rebounds.
Thomas Royakis with the insight. This is Dwash for the Stallions. They swing it to Tyagi. And Tyagi can't get it to go. Dibiamaka back the other way for the Warriors. Guarded by Dwash. Probing, driving, and this time Dibiamaka gets the finish at the rim.
Yep. Warriors are, in my opinion, very depending on the creations of Barker and Dibiamaka. They need to continue to be aggressive and attack the rim if they want their team to be successful.
And Josh Dwash connects on the 3 for the Stallions. He has 12 points so far. Perry with the rebound. And the Stallions on top by 9 as we head towards the last 30 seconds of the opening period. Dwash works off the ball screen and dumps it to Nyack and then to the corner. And Prince Tyagi
good ball movement
with the
there.
3. Great ball movement.
Yeah. And let's see if they use a tactical foul here at the end of the first quarter.
Maslin driving, spinning, and there is a foul, but I don't believe it was tactical.
We don't call that tactical. We call that something else.
It may not be complimentary, but nonetheless the foul is in the book against Tyagi, and Boston Maslin will shoot a pair of free throws for the Punjab Warriors.
And now on the other end, Punjab Warriors still have 3 fouls to give. So let's see if they use any of those fouls to stop their transition, because they have a shot. They have to shoot the ball within 5 seconds.
Maslin connects, and they inbound to Dwash, and Dwash goes hard, looking for the last shot of the quarter. And when he had his feet in the paint and could have taken the runner, he went to the corner, and the shot at the buzzer misses. But nonetheless, it's the Gujarat Stallions on top by 10, 25-15 after the first period. Thomas, your thoughts on the first 10 minutes?
Well, I think right now the Stallions are playing better team basketball. I think they're showing a little bit more sense of urgency on defense. Duash, obviously, I think he's their scorer, their creator right now. Really picking up for what because of the fact that Hankerson is not there, and I think he's scoring more than his season average, so he's doing a great job. On the other end, it's Barker who is struggling, Diabaka who's struggling a little bit, but they need to continue to put pressure on the rim and try to get their team back into the game.
All right, so there's confirmation of the score after the first period. It's the Gujarat Stallions 25-15 over the Warriors. Let's head down to the sidelines and listen in to the coaches.
I give you a chant and whoever says it louder. Jeetega by jeetega. Jeetega by jeetega.
It's been the JD show so far. He's almost outscored the Punjab team by himself. With that being said, coach understands JD's hard and that the Punjab Warriors are double teaming him up top. So what he wants to do is run a little 2-man action and get the ball going early in the shot clock. That's it from here, guys. Thank you.
Let's go one more.
So there's Drew Barman,
Let's go, come on.
and we see a couple of the fans in here in the THYAGRAJ Sports Complex, and the noise in here is off the charts. The crowd is into the game, as they are pretty much every night. Thomas, I don't know how you go with your concentration levels when you're coaching, but the crowd is into it.
A lot of coffee, Garland. A lot of coffee.
For you, not the crowd, I assume. So we get ready for second quarter action as we check the scoring. Josh Dwash has 12 for the Stallions. For the Warriors, the top scorer is Manoj with 5.
Little ram screen there. Turns into a double drag.
And they turn it over again. And here's Dwash. They try to go low to Perry, but Stokely Chafee is equal to it. And now the Warriors come back the other way. Here's Lucas Barker. working off the screen and pulls up firing, but can't get it to go. Lucas Barker 0 of 4 on threes now tonight. Here's Perry for the Stallions. Chafee with a heads-up play.
Yep, effort there being rewarded. Great job here. And that's what they need, right? You need stops, you need intensity to get back into the game. You don't want this game to get out of control.
The defensive energy needs to generate the offense right now for the Punjab Warriors.
Same play.
Here's Barker, guarded by Perry. The shot clock at 5. They go to Chafee. And Prince Tyagi with the deflection.
Yep.
Here's Dwash. Singh. Maslin comes up running for the Warriors. Boston Maslin is fouled at the rim, and Boston Maslin will go to the line looking to complete a 3-point play.
No, I think that's probably their best shot in terms of like efficiency, transition. They need more of it.
Maslin sold Dwash a nice fake, and he didn't hang around to wait for the change. He got to the basket and drew the foul, and will now look to make a 3-point play.
All the Gujarat fans say Gujarat, let's go.
So the Stallions still on top by 8. Early going in the second quarter. And Maslin caps the 3-point play. Here's Dwash. To Perry, under pressure from Bennywall.
A little bit of gambling there on defense, which leads to an easy basket. Never want to gamble, in my opinion, unless you're down and you need the ball back, but in this case, you probably want to stay solid and stay in front of him.
Perry with the finish there for the Stallions. Now Maslin guarded by Roberts to Barker. Barker attacks, kicks it out to the perimeter, and another 3-point shot goes begging. Maslin though, off the offensive rebound, Boston Maslin hits his first 3 of the night, and the Warriors now trail by 6. The foul by Bennywall against Perry. So Maslin now the top scorer for the Warriors with 9. Dwash pacing the Stallions with 12. And here is Dwash. Perry. Another 3 from the top of the arc.
Same action as last time, a little pick and pop action.
Here's Maslin. Firing. And Maslin. Perry goes back to back, and so does Maslin from outside the 3. The gap is 6.
Yep. There you see if
Dwash with the 3.
If you're shooting the 3 well, you're never out of the game. That's what Maslin does right now for his team. And on the other side, Dwash continues, currently with 15 points.
Dwash is having another great game for the Stallions as they go down to Chafee against Dwash. And Chafee can't finish. The offensive rebound from Tomar to Barker. Driving, attacking, and Perry with the block.
Yeah, Barker really struggling tonight to get something going for his team.
Here's Dwash to Perry. Tushar Singh is fouled by Barker. Dwash with 15 points. He's 3 of 3 from 3-point land. Perry up to 8. He's 2 of 2 on threes. The Stallions are 7 of 13 from beyond the arc, as Dwash can't finish at the rim that time. Here's Maslin as the Warriors try to reduce the 9-point gap. Chafee And the Warriors come up empty again from the three-point line. They're now 3 of 12 from outside the arc, as Dwash's pass intended for Roberts is picked off. And likewise, Perry deflects Maslin's effort out of bounds. Still plenty of time on the shot clock for the Warriors to get a good possession here. Barker goes to Maslin. Guarded by Roberts. Now Chafee. Back to Maslin. Firing.
That was a heat check right there.
Another offensive rebound by Minaj. Chafee backs down Dwash. Creates space and draws the foul on Dwash. So right now going into Chafee might be the right and preferred option for the Warriors.
Yep, especially if they keep switching those pick and rolls with Muslin where Roberts ends up on the outside. You might have a good mismatch on the inside.
So both teams make changes. Perry goes to the bench for the Stallions and Lucas Barker goes to the bench for the Warriors. As Chafee hits the first free throw. Chafee with 3 points and 3 rebounds now and a couple of assists. And he makes the second. And the gap is 7. Roberts for the Stallions. Spins and goes up with a nice finish. A little too easy perhaps for Nate Roberts.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he got the ball all the way outside the three-point line, was able to back his way down, and without any resistance, basically, he finished with a layup.
Here's Maslin. Working. Garrett. To Chafee. Chafee goes to the rim, draws the foul, and Chafee will shoot another pair of free throws.
That's what happens when you put pressure on the rim. Keep attacking the paint.
So Chafee taking it on himself to try and generate some offense for the Warriors. Misses the first. And he gets the second. So Stokely Chafee, having kept things ticking over for the Warriors, takes a rest and is replaced by Arnie Samuel. Chafee with 5 points tonight for the Warriors, and they trail by 8. And we're a little under 5 minutes left until half time. This is Dwash for the Stallions. Dwash pulls up and fires, and that's not his best effort tonight. Roberts with the offensive rebound. To Shal Singh. Turns it over. But Garrett can't keep it alive, and a little lucky for the Stallions, they'll get the ball back.
Yes, I'm not really sure about the shot clock. We had that the other night. I don't think that he had control of the ball there.
He certainly didn't seem to have clean possession. But nonetheless, they are going to give the Stallions a full 24-second shot clock. 4.5 minutes left in the quarter as they go to Roberts at the elbow. And Roberts with a nice jump shot. Nate Roberts.
Every time the Punjab Warriors are trying to get back into it, it's again the Stallions who are extending the lead to 8 or 10 points.
They go down low, and Arnie Samuel, having checked in, makes a nice finish at the rim. And with that basket from Samuel to cut the lead to 8 with 4 minutes and 3 seconds left until halftime, Gujarat Stallions head coach Luke Kendall was called a timeout, and we can head down to the sidelines and into the Stallions huddle to hear what Luke Kendall has got to say.
Right underneath the rim. So fight through. Just keep backing up and keep 2 in front, so we're like drops. Alright, if they hit contested threes or mid-range jump shots, live with it. But stay attached, keep fighting and stay attached. No more wrap switch.
Hey, once we get the rebound, play our game. Play our game, we good.
So whoever's guarding the big, just sit low and just keep going low till you keep 2 in front. Alright? If they shoot these mid-ranges, we live with it. Alright, they're getting too many on the rim.
Hey,
other than that, we're right.
We should be able to hear you call the coverages. We can't hear anything. Our communication needs to be earlier and louder. Right?
Horns.
Earlier and louder.
Horns, hit, rip. Just clear out. Alright, here we go. Here we go, here we go.
Let's go.
Horns, rip. 1, 2, 3.
Okay, so there's Luke Kendall with the Gujarat Stallions, and they lead by 8, so probably just a timeout to let his team catch its breath and regain some composure more than anything.
Yeah, you need that. With this heavy schedule, sometimes you just call timeouts to just give your team a break.
And out of the timeout, Tushal Singh goes the length of the floor and finishes at the rim. The Stallions back up by 10. Maslin firing and hitting for the Punjab Warriors.
Yep. I think with him being that hot, the big and the pick and roll cannot be in a deep drop because he's going to come off and look to shoot that thing, just like he did now.
Maslin with 15 points and having another big game. As Samuel felt like he got across on Roberts, but the referee disagrees and calls a foul. So that foul puts the Warriors at the limit, and the Stallions still have 1 to give. Here's Dwash. Loses it.
Great hustle.
Maslin comes up with it, and here's Taweri going to the rim and getting the finish. So the Warriors pull it back to 5. We're inside the last 3 minutes of the half. Roberts to Dwash. Dwash tried to split the defenders. And that is untidy by Tushal Singh, and not a good possession at all for the Stallions.
No, I think right now the Warriors are in pretty good shape, honestly. I felt like the Stallions have better flow on offense, but if you're not playing well and you're only down 5, that's pretty good, I would say.
So the Stallions bring Perry back in, which gives them the twin talls of Perry and Roberts on the floor. But Manoj scoops up the rubbish and puts it in the bin. And the Warriors are now within 3. As Garrett will be called for the foul. And Dwash will go to the free throw line. So they've been a little ratty in the half court their last few possessions, and a couple of free throws now comes at a good time.
Yep.
So Maslin goes out. It looked like he took a whack to the face or head on the previous possession, so he'll get checked out while Lucas Barker comes back in. And it looks like Stokely Chafee is going to return as well for the Warriors, as Dwash makes the second free throw. And Chafee comes back in for Tom Garrett. 2:16 left in the quarter, and it's the Stallions on top, 41-36. Barker Samuel against Perry, and the ball was deflected out of bounds by Nate Roberts. Tawari will inbound with the shot clock at 13. Samuel. The handoff to Barker. And Barker gets to the rim but can't get the ball over the front of the rim. Singh to Roberts against Chafee.
Great job holding his ground there by Chafee. Roberts was not able to get to the rim.
Tushar Singh though gets to the rim and gets a nice finish. Tushar Singh for the Stallions, and they're up by 7 as Barker takes a whack in the eye, and Samuel goes hard to the basket, but it is Perry charged for the foul. So Luke Kendall is asking for a review, but you can't review a foul.
Rules, brother.
The ball with the Warriors now. 14 on the shot clock as Samuel goes to Chafee. Minaj, shot clock at 5. And Minaj with a nice finish at the rim. And the Warriors pull within 5 as we come down to 1 minute left to play in the first half. Tushar Singh. And Singh is bailed out by that call.
I was just about to say that. I think it really forced the issue there.
He was in trouble, but he got bailed out with the foul call on Tawari. So Tushar Singh for the Stallions has 8 points tonight, and now has 9. And now he has 10 as the Stallions lead by 6.
Let's see if Punjab here goes for a quick shot. 2 for 1.
The ball comes loose and it's with Tawari. Barker now. And Barker is out of bounds.
It's that negative step, right, that players always use on the sideline that leads to these kinds of turnovers.
So the ball goes back to the Stallions.
No scuffle there between Barker and Duas. It's getting pretty physical here, I would say.
The shot clock at 12 and the game clock at about 18 as Dwash goes against Chafee and finds Nyack. And Nyack with a big 3 for the Stallions. They lead by 9 and Barker with the ball goes to Samuel and they turn it over. Dwash with the prayer at the buzzer. Can't get it to go. So after 2 quarters of action here in the second game of our double header, it's the Gujarat Stallions on top 47-38. Josh Dwash has 17 points for the Stallions and Tushar Singh 10. Well, for the Punjab Warriors, it's all Boston Maslin with 15. Maslin playing the lone hand for the Punjab Warriors as they trail 38-47. The Gujarat Stallions on top. Amarandra Nyack has 5 points for the Gujarat Stallions and he's standing by on the floor with Dhruv Barman. So there's a review on the final play, and they're checking if it's a 2 or a 3 with a foot on the line, and it looks like there's a toe on the line, and that's why you should wear white shoes and not pink, because with white shoes you might get away with the 3.
I wish they would have checked one of those plays yesterday in our game.
Too late now, Thomas. It's in the books.
It's never too late.
So they're still looking at this. While they clean that up, we can go down to the floor with Dhruv Barman.
I'm here with Big Shot Nayak because he seems to be hitting a big shot every time the Gujarat Stallions need a bucket. Up by 9 points, even though you're missing, your leading scorer, Hankerson. How's the team's mentality been and what's working out well? What's working for you in the first half?
We are much more motivated as we are losing our best point guard. We are trying to get through the game. So big shout out to JD, Nate and Jog. They're doing a very good job. And the other teammates like Prince, Toshal and all. So it's really good for the teammates to step up and bring the game out.
Awesome. You like that name though, Big Shot Nayak? That's what I'm going to call you from now. Good luck for the second half, man. Good luck for the second half. All the best. That's it from here, guys. We'll be right back after the short break. Thank you.
Okay, so welcome back to THYAGRAJ Sports Complex in Delhi. It's half-time of our second game of the big doubleheader, and it's the Gujarat Stallions on top of the Punjab Warriors, 47-38. As we take a look at some of the first half highlights, and Josh Dwash really lit a fire under the Stallions.
He's doing a great job of replacing Hankerson at the point right now. Doing everything, getting to the rim, making shots from three, creating. It's absolutely critical for the Warriors to contain him and to make it very difficult.
Interestingly, Dwash has not been to the bench. He's played all 20 minutes. So it'll be interesting to see in the second half if fatigue catches up with him. There's Tyagi, and here's Dwash again working with Perry. Dwash has 17 points to the half and Perry 8, so they've been big, and Boston Maslin has been the man for the Punjab Warriors with 16 points. Dwash again, this time finding the open man. So here's the state of play right now, with the Mumbai Titans on top at 4-3. Gujarat looking to go to 5-3. Chennai and Hyderabad tied at 4-4. Punjab at 3-3. And the Delhi Dribblers at 3-5 at the bottom of the standings. So while we digest that, we can head down to the floor to Ryan James and Dhruv Barman.
Well, this has been spectacular, this game so far. The Punjab Warriors are trailing to the Gujarat Stallions. Well, we know the Stallions are the team to watch out for, especially with that hot run. You were with the team, Dhruv. What's going on there in that camp?
Before I answer that, as you can see, we're backing up. We're in the middle of the jungle. We're in the middle of the court. So we need to get away from these players before we get beaten up. I think we had a great first half. I love this. We had a great first half. Both teams are missing some key players. One of the top scorers for Gujarat is missing, and Punjab is missing Gurbaz as well as Principal. But with that being said, a big shout out to all the other players who didn't get as much minutes before, and I think they've really stepped up big time. And the quality of basketball we're seeing today is absolutely amazing. But you tell me, because Punjab is trailing, what's going on in those timeouts, man?
Well, the problem is they're not able to get those consistent baskets. If you notice in the game, they had significant runs where they were doing a good job scoring the baskets. But Manoj, my man, it's going to be the M factor. Manoj and Maslin, those two can literally win the game for Punjab. And just in case you're wondering why we didn't back up more, you can see there they got the big men like Jock and Nate. So we don't want to back up a little too much. And of course, Gujarat versus Punjab. It's going to be a spectacular second half. That's all from the half court. And Dhruv, I think we should shoot a question to coach there.
I mean, we can, but I feel like we can give them a little bit of a break, because I feel like they've been speaking continuously. But we can leave the talking to them for whenever it goes to them. But I'm going to ask you a question.
Okay.
Not to kind of spark up a controversy, but if you had to pick a side, which team do you think is going to win this game?
This game, I'm going Punjab all the way. Chak de fateh.
Guys, if you were to ask me the same question, I would say basketball wins. So that's a lesson for my son right here, Ryan. You always stay neutral. You know what I'm saying? But with that being said, guys, always a pleasure to stand here right next to my man, Ryan. But enough of us. Go back to enjoying the game and right back to Grant. Thanks.
All right, thank you, Ryan and Dhruv on the floor. And here in commentary with Thomas Royakas, the head coach of the Mumbai Titans. And Thomas, you had a great win last night over the Hyderabad Falcons. It was one of those games that was in the balance, but your boys came through in the end for a great victory.
Yeah, thank you for the compliment. I didn't think it was a great win. It was a very important win. Overall, I think we were really struggling to find our rhythm. Our first game without Prince, who now left for the national team. He's very important for us on both ends of the floor. exchanging shots, blocking shots on defense, and then creating and scoring on the offensive ends. We definitely missed him. So we need to figure that out as the games continue, because he will play with the national team. But at the end, we got it done. So I was very happy about that.
It was a tight game. He won 77-74, so every position mattered in the end. But a massive game from Elijah Puna, who had 22 points, 18 rebounds. You'll need more of that from him tomorrow night when you go against the Gujarat Stallions.
Yeah, well, we need more from everyone tomorrow. I'm never a coach to single out one guy. I also don't like to depend on one guy. Elijah's playing very well for us right now, but we really need everybody to chip in to have a shot tomorrow. Most importantly is that, you know, we play our game, and then I think we'll be fine.
So that's coming up tomorrow night, the Mumbai Titans against the Gujarat Stallions. As we check the Stallions scoring tonight, it's Josh Dwash with 17, Tushal Singh 10, Jock Perry 8, Nyack 5 and Roberts 4. And here are the Punjab Warriors top scorers. Boston Maslen basically playing a lone hand with 16 points. He's 3 of 4 on threes. Manoj has 9. Then Chafee 5. Tawari and Barker 2 points apiece. Okay, so as we get ready for the second half, we'll take a quick break. You're watching Inbl Pro U-25. So welcome back to THYAGRAJ Sports Complex in Delhi, and the Gujarat Stallions will get the second half underway. They lead the Punjab Warriors 47-38. Here's Dwash, the leading scorer in the game. Goes all the way to the opposite corner, and Tushal Singh fires, and Perry keeps it alive with the offensive rebound. Perry, nice. Didn't have many options and took the best one in the end. Perry puts the Stallions up by 11. Maslen was trying to find Tomar in the corner, but the Stallions were equal to it defensively. Perry with the hand on the ball.
Referee did a good job there, recognizing that the shot clock continued to run for 2 more seconds.
So they inbound with 10 on the shot clock. Barker to Chafee. And Chafee can't convert the 3. And here come the Stallions. Dwash. Tyagi to Shal Singh. Perry to Dwash.
9, 8,
Dwash gets down the middle and is fouled, and Josh Dwash will shoot a couple of free throws.
No, continues to stay aggressive, continues to draw fouls, continues to get into the paint.
So as we mentioned, Trendon Hankerson sitting with what we believe is a slight calf strain, but Josh Dwash has filled his role more than admirably.
Absolutely.
As Dwash makes it 18 points on the night. He's 5 of 5 from the stripe. And now 6 of 6.
I think it's very important here that Barker gets himself going early for the Punjab Warriors to get back into the game. So far he's been really struggling. Good feet there, but unfortunately for him, Chofee didn't catch it. Another turnover for the Warriors.
If that had been a rice pudding, it would have been all over Chafee's shirt. And here's Tushal Singh to Dwash. They go to Roberts. Stagnant offense here as Roberts tries to go to work, and Chafee does a good job to disrupt. Singh fires. Chafee tidies up. Here's Barker. Just the 2 points tonight. And the foul is called on Tushal Singh. So the Warriors inbound, and here's Barker trying to get something going. And Barker fires from deep and comes up empty, but a big offensive rebound by Chafee. Working against Roberts now. And Stokely Chafee turns the offensive rebound into a basket.
I like Barker's confidence in terms of shooting. He continues to shoot, but on the other end, if your shot is not falling, maybe you should do something else, because otherwise you're just shooting your team out of the game.
So we've got a couple of substitutions, and Lucas Barker is 1 of 9 from the field for his 2 points.
And the Warriors are 4 of 15 on 3.
Here's Roberts. Nyack back to Roberts in the post. Tyagi fires. Chafee with the rebound. Here's Maslow.
Second time they iced that side pick and roll.
Chafee gets the offensive rebound and gets the putback. So right now the Warriors are just living off the scraps of offensive rebounds. Here's Dwash. Perry goes down to Roberts. Dwash, shot clock at 9. Roberts down low.
He's going to go to the baseline probably. Nope.
Kicks it up top. Nyack. And Nyack sold the ball fake and then got fouled. Shot clock at 1.
Yeah, bad foul. You know, he did a great job of defending for 23 seconds, and then you foul on a penetration. If he didn't foul, the shot clock would have run out.
So that's third team foul on the Warriors, and They really can't afford to get to the limit this early in the quarter. Here's Dwash, driving against Chafee. Rising and finishing, Josh Dwash. Pretty much anything he throws up is going in right now.
Yep. He's playing with a lot of confidence right now.
21 points for Dwash as Maslin gets to the rim and makes a nice finish as Perry got across to challenge.
Yep.
17 points for Maslin. He's still the only Punjab Warriors player in double digits.
Yep. They need more scoring from other players if they want to get back into this game.
And Perry tried to hook up with Tyagi and the pass goes missing, and Nyack in defensive transition gets a hand in the lane. As Barker goes to the bench for the Warriors, replaced by Dibiamaka. Dibiamaka's only logged 6 minutes to this point of the game, which is not a lot for him.
Yep. With the rules that we have, right, maximum 3 imports on the court, you got to make a choice as a coach who's going to play, and it's tough sometimes. It's not something against somebody. It's just you go with your feeling, what works. We know that Barker can get it going.
Roberts outside to Nyack and he can't finish. Yeah, sometimes it's hard enough with a normal rotation, but when you can only work a rotation with 3 guys on one equation and 2 on the other, it's not easy.
Right, and then you have Dibiamaka and Barker basically playing the same position, so then it's a lot of times probably one or the other.
Here's Dwash for the Stallions, and it hasn't been one or the other with Dwash tonight, it's just been Dwash.
Yes.
As De'Arne Samuel gets ready to check back in for the Punjab Warriors. And he replaces Stokely Chafee.
Good job there by Dwash, again drawing a foul, and already with 5 minutes left to go in the quarter, the Warriors are in a penalty.
So the Stallions can be aggressive here on defense and try and draw a foul. But Roberts comes up short with a little jump hook. It's the Stallions by 9. We're inside the last 5 minutes of the third. And the Warriors continue to be cool towards cold from outside the 3-point line. Here's Dwash. Gets to the rim. And another finish at the rim for Josh Dwash. 23 points for Dwash. And he is calling the tune for the Stallions as Boston Maslin hits a 3 over Dwash and tries to light a fire under the Warriors. Perry down low to Roberts, and Roberts with a nice turnaround jump shot for the finish. And after that basket from Roberts, we had a delayed buzzer, and there will be a timeout. It's the Gujarat Stallions on top by 10, and the timeout called by the Punjab Warriors. We can head down into the huddle and listen to what Coach Andrew Harms has got to say to his team.
What can we do against Ice? So we can dribble it down, big steps up, throw it, dribble handoff. Yeah? Or big here, step that, step up, attack the big, play the 2-man game. We need to execute that. Yep.
Hey Hush, if you're a hit, bro, just get it to a step up straight away. You don't need to just wait in the
corner. You don't need to wait. Yep. Down this end too, if we're in that front, we've got to make sure we got help on that weak side. Yep. Continue to keep pushing you. Clean up that ice stuff. Make sure we go to some blasts here as well. We've got blasts up our sleeve. Let's get to some of that. Here we go. Punjab on 3, 1, 2, 3.
All right, so there's the Punjab Warriors in their timeout. Dhruv Barman has been with the Gujarat Stallions. Let's head down to Dhruv and hear what Luke Kendall had to say.
Has been extremely pleased with the way their team's been playing defense. They understand that they want to get the ball out of the guards. They want to get the ball out of Lou Barker, Dibiamaka, and as well as Boston Maslin. So I think they're doing a good job trapping them and getting rid of the ball from their hands. And as of per offense, you can see some high pick and roll action coming up in the next few minutes. Thanks, guys. Right back to you.
All right, thanks, Drew, as we reset and resume with a tick under 4 minutes left in the third. And it's the Stallions on top by 10, 57-47. Dibiamaka for the Warriors. Trying to turn the corner, but Tyagi had him covered off. Now Samuel against Roberts. And they're going to say that Samuel traveled, and I think that's a good call.
Yeah, I do think that Samuel, needs to initiate offense. I think right now, every time he catches the ball, he's looking more to be a facilitator. He needs to be more of a scorer in order for his team to get back into this game.
Here's Dwash for the Stallions. 23 points for Dwash to this stage. Nyack. Tyagi is out of bounds. So when we come to vote for the Defensive Player of the Year, the sideline at THYAGRAJ Sports Complex has got to be in the conversation. It's forced more turnovers than any player. So Maslin for the Warriors. Minaj to Dibiamaka. Dibiamaka attacks the rim and can't get the roll.
Another good attack, just unlucky with the finish.
In saying that, the Stallions they continue to apply the defensive pressure and they do make it hard for the Warriors.
Yep.
Here's Dwash, guarded by Dibiamaka.
Very physical down low. There's Sam on Roberts.
They fire, Nyack short on the three, and Dibiamaka comes up with the rebound.
Good defensive possession there. Let's see if they can turn that into something on the offensive end.
And Nate Roberts with a big block on Uche Dibiamaka. Big play at the rim by Roberts. Shot clock at 17 and the game clock at 2:39. Here's Dibiamaka. The Warriors down by 10. Now Barker.
Good pressure though, right? You want to make it difficult for him. That way, he doesn't get going.
Mandeep Singh was riding Lucas Barker like a rented mule on that possession and is called for the foul. They go inside looking for Dibiamaka from Samuel and they cough it up again.
Go get that. Go get that, Nate. Go get that,
Here's
Nate.
Dwash.
Go get it.
Pulls up and fires.
Yep,
and Josh Dwash hits the three.
I think the Warriors they need to make Duash more uncomfortable. He's just stepping into these threes, right? After already having 22 points and hitting 3 or 4 threes. He's just too comfortable right now.
Well, he has a comfortable 25 points. And the Stallions lead by 12 and they now lead by 14 as Mandeep Singh gets the finish at the rim after a nice full court pass.
Yeah, they have to watch out that this game is not getting out of control in the last 2 minutes of the game. The quarter.
Minaj fires and hits for the Warriors. So a much needed basket for the Punjab Warriors.
Again, Duash is able to dribble freely wherever he wants to go.
Nyack to Dwash. Working against Dibiamaka. Uses the Roberts ball screen but turns it over.
Good pressure that time.
And Dibiamaka throws it up for De'Arne Samuel to get the finish. And after a little bit of untidiness by the Warriors, by the Stallions, head coach Luke Kendall calls timeout. Gujarat on top by 9 with a little over 1 minute left to go. And the Stallions have called timeout and we can head down and hear what Luke Kendall has got to say to his squad.
Right, get this up here. So now when you're ghosting it, you've got the pop, you got downhill. If they sit on that, on the downhill, you got the kick back for jump. Keep taking the right shots. You're doing a really good job. All right, good shot at the end. Good leak out. All right, stay with it. Stay with the motion. Stay with the motion. All right, motion. Hey, just lift out of the corners. So the 2s and 3s. As we go 1-4, start to lift. Right, then we dribble a handoff, and you're not on the sidelines. All right, stay with it. Here we go. We got it. One,
All right,
two,
so
three,
there's Luke Kendall of the Gujarat Stallions. And just a reminder that with the Indian national team having a couple of games in the FIBA window over the next week, the Stallions, as well as not having Hankerson, are without Bala Dinashwar, and the Warriors are playing without Gurbaz Sandhu and Principal Singh, as the Warriors get a bucket out of the timeout.
And this is what they need to do, the Warriors. Turn up the pressure defensively. Also good here, speed the game up.
And they're running again off the Stallions miss. And the pass was imprecise from Barker to Tawari.
Was that another rice pudding?
Not quite a rice pudding. This is Dwash bringing the ball up to the Stallions, guarded by Barker. 45 seconds left in the third. Back to Dwash. The Stallions lead at 7.
Good job there, this time taking away the pick and pop from Chokley.
So the Stallions had the Warriors defense stretched, but Tawari did well to split the offensive players and get a hand on the ball. Dwash to inbound, 8 on the shot clock. And then Tyagi is met at the rim by Barker. So a nice defensive play by Lucas Barker. Here's Samuel, inside the last 30 seconds of the third quarter. Samuel gets to the rim, and that's a nice simple play by De'Arne Samuel.
And that's where he's aggressive, that's where he's good, right? Not being too much of a facilitator, just looking to score.
So the gap back to 5, and the Stallions will get the last shot of the period, or they should. Dwash to the outside to Nyack.
No closeout on that one.
And Nyack comes up empty, and the Stallions go into the final break with a 5-point lead. The Gujarat Stallions lead 61-56. The Warriors won that quarter 18-14, and so they are a long way from beaten right now. Boston Maslen has 20 points for the Warriors and Minaj 12, while Gujarat's 61-56 lead has been built on the back of Josh Dwash, who has 25 points. Tushal Singh has 10 and Jock Perry has 10. And just when you think the Gujarat Stallions are going to put their stamp on it, they leave the door open for the Warriors.
Yeah, it looked like the game was going to get out of control with the last couple of minutes here, but then the Punjab Warriors turned up the defensive heat and were able to get something going in transition, and it's a 5-point game. Good job by Punjab.
It certainly is. As we said, it looked like things might have got a little out of hand, but they fought back and are certainly in this contest. The second of 2 games here tonight at the THYAGRAJ Sports Complex.
Will be interesting to see now who the Punjab Warriors start with Barker or with Divyamaka.
So as the teams come back on the floor, as the players prepare to come back to the floor, let's go to the sidelines and Dhruv Barman.
Guys, Gujarat has led Punjab inch their way back into this game, something coach isn't too happy about, but they're staying calm, they're staying composed, and at the end of the day, in a game this tight, it always comes down to who wants it more. So, you can...
All right, thanks Dhruv. And it's Barker to Tawari. Samuel set and driving, and Samuel can't get the finish. Operation successful, patient died for De'Arne Samuel.
Warriors are definitely turning up the defensive pressure, and that's going to pay off in the end.
Dwash comes up short on his runner, and the Warriors come up with the ball, trying to reduce the 5-point margin. Here's Chafee. Barker. Minaj. Shot clock at 9. Works off Chafee's screen, pulls up, and can't hit. So the Stallions looking to get a score and just steady things a little bit. Dwash. And they call the defensive foul on Tawari. So in the first game tonight on the doubleheader, it was Chennai Heat 81 over the Delhi Dribblers 74. And we've got another tight one on our hands here in the nightcap.
Another pick and pop action, no stunt from the weak side that time. Led to an open shot for Perry.
But Perry couldn't convert the open opportunity, and the Warriors come the other way with Lucas Barker. Drops it off to Chafee. Chafee finally reels it in, and Stokely Chafee with the finish. It looks like the Gujarat Stallions' defensive energy levels have just slowly started heading towards empty. Here's Perry working against Chafee. Can't get the bank shot to go, and the Warriors are going the other way in transition. Barker, Chafee, Minaj. Barker open on the outside, doesn't go to him. Tawari. Minaj, shot clock at 7. And Nate Roberts.
Great job there.
Meets Minaj at the rim and throws out his shot. Dwash goes the other way and is fouled by Barker. And Josh Dwash will shoot a pair of free throws. So, like things were earlier in the game, things weren't happening quite so much on the offensive end in the half court, and a couple of free throws can just settle things down a little.
Yeah, second foul he drew in this opening of the fourth quarter. He's just being aggressive, right? And he's a guy in open court that is very dangerous. He's athletic and always looking to get back to that right hand.
And he makes both 3 free throws. And Josh Dwash continues his big night for the Stallions and nudges the lead out to 5. We've got 7:40 left in the game. Still plenty of ball to be played.
Will be interesting to see how long Muslin is going to sit, because he's their leading scorer. Right, they probably need him in the game at some point.
Here's Barker driving.
Especially when Barker continues, unfortunately for him again, to struggle.
But Chafee with another offensive rebound for Punjab. Stokely Chafee now has 7 rebounds, 4 offensive. He has 11 points and he's 3 of 4 from the charity stripe ahead of this trip. And he makes the first. Chafee gets the second and pulls the Warriors within 3. So if it wasn't already, it's certainly game on now. Here's Dwash, guarded by Barker. They go low to Roberts. To Shal Singh, working, rising, and his shot is blocked. Here's Samuel, driving, drawing the foul, and almost got the finish.
That's what the big man needs to do for Punjab. Be a scorer and not so much of a facilitator at this point of the game.
And we've got a couple of subs as Maslin does check back in, the top scorer for the Warriors, replaces Tawari. And right now, while it's important to score, it seems like this game is going to be decided by which team stands up on defense.
Absolutely.
Samuel makes the first. And Samuel makes the second, and he makes way as Maslin comes in, and so does Tomar. And the Warriors now down by just one. Josh Dwash for the Stallions. Probing inside to Roberts, and Barker got a hand on it, but Tushar Singh tidies up and finishes at the rim. So the broken play ends with a bucket for the Stallions and a 3-point lead. 6.5 minutes left in the game. Maslin turns it over and the Stallions can push back. Tushar Singh to Dwash. Split the defenders and they call the foul on Stokely Chafee.
All 3 fouls for this quarter for the Warriors have been drawn by Dwash.
So that's Chafee's first foul for the game. And as mentioned, it's a 3rd team foul against the Warriors. So they're one away from being at the limit yet again. Dwash to Nyack. Tyagi. Roberts goes against Chafee.
Always looking to get to that left hand.
And they rule that the ball was last touched by Stokely Chafee, and it goes back to the Gujarat Stallions, and to the naked eye, I think that's a good call. So the Stallions will get a new shot clock at 14. A tick under 6 minutes left in the game, and the Stallions up by 3. Dwash to inbound. They go to Roberts. Now Dwash. Attacking to Nyack on the perimeter. He pulls up. Can't connect, and Roberts can't reel in the offensive rebound. So they got a good look out of it, just didn't finish.
Yep.
So a little clean-up maintenance on the game ball, and we're ready to go again.
I think Stokely might have a mismatch on his guy. They just took care of it right now. Roberts is back on Stokely.
The coaching staff making sure the Stallions are matched up correctly on defense. Here's Maslin.
But now that mismatch is there.
And Maslin with an interesting move to the rim. Comes up empty. And now it's with Dwash. Now Nyack. Down low to Roberts. Nyack open outside the 3 and he's short again, but Dwash keeps things alive for the Stallions. Nyack. Dwash. Tyagi. And the Warriors got a hand of it, and they're running, but can't finish. Another great lead pass by Barker, but they couldn't connect at the other end. Here's Dwash. Nyack. And he can't finish. But Dwash reels in the long offensive rebound, and Maslin commits a tactical European foul.
No, that's definitely not a tactical foul. I'm not really sure why he did that, actually.
More a tired foul, perhaps, than anything.
Maybe, because now he puts his team in the bonus.
Yep, so the Warriors at 4, so from here on in, any defensive foul by the Warriors will put the Stallions at the line. The Stallions up by 3, and here's Perry matched up with Samuel, and Samuel asking the referee for help, but he didn't help himself.
And because of that foul before, now it's every foul, the Stallions are going to the free throw line.
That foul seemed more in frustration than anything by Samuel, who felt he had good position, and Perry was just pounding away.
Looks like there's a lot of frustration going on. There's a lot of talking to the referees. I prefer that my players always keep their focus on the inner circle, that is themselves. The referees are on the outer circle. You can't control that, you know. We always like to control the controllables, and that's your effort, your focus is something you can't control, so I prefer my players don't talk to the referees.
Here's Chafee inside to Samuel, and Samuel was fouled by Dwash.
Well executed there, getting Sammy open on the cross screen. And then a great pass to Choki.
He's a tough assignment for anyone in this league, but he's really found it hard to get his game established at the offensive end tonight. But that said, he now has 9 points. And the Warriors are within 3 again. And the second won't go, but the Stallions turn it over. Samuel again, driving and finishing. The Arne Samuel.
Every time he's aggressive, he creates something, either draws fouls or scoring for his team. Again, needs to continue to be a scorer. Great job here by the Punjab Warriors, putting up the pressure, couldn't get the inbounds there.
So Samuel got downhill for the finish, and then the defense was up and in with the pressure and caused the 5-second violation against the Stallions. So the Warriors down by 1 and possession on the baseline with 14 on the shot clock. 3:49 on the game. Here's Samuel with the ball.
They're going to run a little small to big pick and roll, and again, he's coming downhill, and he's scoring and putting his team up for the first time, I believe.
So there's Samuel with the finish. He's a hard matchup for anyone, and he proves that again. Here's Perry. Tushal Singh. Rising, firing, and missing. Roberts couldn't cash in with the second effort. And the Warriors come back the other way.
I think the Warriors need to continue to go to Samuel. Go ahead.
That last basket was indeed the first lead for the Warriors. And the runner doesn't go, and Chafee couldn't finish with the second effort. Here's Dwash. Goes to Perry.
Continues to create, right? Getting into the paint and distributing for his team.
And right now, the desperation levels of the Warriors has risen noticeably. They are after everything. So there was a foul on the rebounding contest, and it sends Jock Perry to the free throw line. Perry has got 11 points, 7 rebounds tonight, and he makes the first and ties the game. The Stallions have led this one by as much as 14, but the Warriors are right back in it.
Yep, they did a great job coming back at the end of the third.
So here's Barker now to Waring. Samuel working against Perry, trying to get down to the basket, and he does with a nice finish to Arne Samuel.
Somehow he gets it done.
What a game, especially in the second half by De'Arne Samuel, as Roberts can't finish at the rim. Here's Barker, guarded by Tushal Singh. Barker driving, can't finish, and the Stallions will push back the other way. Here's Dwash. Still Dwash. Tushal Singh measures it and fits it.
No effort to contest that shot.
That's a big three when it was needed by Tushal Singh.
Let's see if they go back to Samuel here.
The Stallions back on top by 2.
Doesn't look like it.
We're inside the last minute and a half. Chafee can't get it to go, and Roberts comes down with another rebound.
Looks like Samuel's very winded right now. That possession, even shook his head, didn't want the ball. But they need, the Warriors need him to produce at this moment. He's been great so far.
Here's Tushal Singh inside to Roberts. And Roberts is fouled. And Tuari admits to the offence. So, 1 minute, 6 seconds left. The Stallions up by 2. And Nate Roberts at the line for the first time tonight.
And it's interesting to me that Muslim is not on the floor at this moment. I'm sure Coach Harms knows exactly what he's doing.
Roberts trying to hit the second, and he's short. So the Warriors breathe again. Here is Samuel attacking, but gets tangled up and turns it over. And he is gashed. But he has to dig deep here over the last 45 seconds.
Key defensive possession here for the Warriors.
Here's Dwash. Shot clock at 9. Working against Samuel. Dwash to Roberts. Roberts looked off and come up short, but Perry with a big offensive rebound. And after the spillage, the referee says it belongs to the Stallions. But I think we're going to get a review.
Let's see if let's see if Luke Kendall calls a timeout here to set up a play. And if they review it, they won't need a timeout. They'll just use this time to draw something up.
So Barker slapped the ball out of Perry's hands, and it looked like it might have run down Perry's leg and out of bounds. Let's see if the referees get the same view. And we can get a look here. Roberts with the open shot is short. Perry gets possession. Barker slaps it loose. And you can't see from that angle.
Nope.
The angle from under the basket is going to be the telling one, and we get that now. So there's Perry. Barker comes from behind, and it definitely comes off Perry's knee, I believe.
Yes, you might be right on that.
First time ever.
There's a first time for everything, Grantley.
And we have a decision. The verdict is in. And they give it back.
Well, let's see if
to
Coach
the Punjab Warriors.
Coach Harms here takes a timeout so he can advance the ball. Both coaches have 2 timeouts left, but he chooses not to.
And the Stallions have a foul to give.
You know what I think about that, right?
Let's see if they use it once the clock gets down to a manageable number. Here's Tuari. Samuel.
He's going to drive it.
It's the Stallions by 2. Samuel spinning, gets out of control, but they give it back. to the Warriors, and
8 seconds left.
8 on the shot, 17 on the game, and we're going to get another review. And I think they can't call a foul on Perry for that. And it looks like it was last touched by Samuel, just looking at full speed.
Again, Coach Harms here doesn't need a timeout if he can assemble his team right now and maybe draw something up. It is a key possession. The good thing for him is they don't need to go for a 3. They can go for a 2 and tie the game, but then they would still have to get, you know, a good defensive stop.
So we can see the replay here. Samuel. And that is clearly off the Arne Samuel.
And I think Perry might have even gotten away with a foul there.
Yeah. That's what I said. They can't call the foul on the review, just the out of bounds. So, yeah. Definite contact, but Samuel had got a little out of shape, and as in out of control.
Yeah, it definitely looked like Samuel was the last one to touch the ball, but it was definitely Perry who fouled him. So it will be interesting to see what the referees decide.
And this will almost certainly go back to the Stallions. Let's reset the situation. There's 17 seconds left. The Stallions are up by 2. Josh Dwash has got 27 points for the Stallions. 3 of 5 from the 3-point line. He's got 6 assists as well. Tushal Singh has 15. Here's the decision, and they do give it back to the Stallions. For Punjab, it's been Boston Maslin with 21, to Arne Samuel with 15. So, you would think as soon as the ball comes in, the Warriors have got a foul.
Yes, well, the first thing you want to do is go for a 5-second violation, let the ball not get in bounds, right? No time off the clock and you gain possession. If that doesn't work, maybe go for a quick trap, but then you quickly have to foul to regain possession of the ball.
So before we get underway, we've got a timeout. Let's head down to Luke Kendall with the Gujarat Stallions.
Probably going to try and deny this one. Hit Jock on the post. Right, take your time. They're going to come foul, right? So just hold it, let him go. If not, just fucking back him down, right, the whole time. Right, JD's the decoy. If not, come back towards the ball. All right, the weak side, Nate. Let's start you low. Aye, man. Tushal, back screen. Then come to the ball if you need to. All right, we good? Here we go.
All right, so there's Luke Kendall with the Stallions, and it looks like Perry will be the initial target on the inbounds play. Let's look for the Warriors to get a quick foul.
I'm not sure actually why they're taking the ball inbounds on that side. It should be always opposite of the scorer's table. Can be pretty aggravating as a coach because you're drawing up a play on a certain side and now the referees are deciding to take the ball in on the other side. It should be always opposite of the scorer's table.
I was going to say, I never realised there was even a choice. I believe the rules are it's opposite the bench.
That is correct.
However, they're going to inbound from in front of the bench. And Samuel gets a big hand on it and knocks it away from Perry and out of bounds. And we'll have take 2. Here's Dwash. They double and they try to tie him up, and Barker steals the ball. Lucas Barker with the steal and the finish. Ties the game at 71 with 4 seconds left. Rather, 8 seconds left, excuse me.
And there you can have a bad game and still come up maybe with the biggest basket of the game.
Lucas Barker with a massive play to strip the ball from Josh Dwash and then get the finish at the rim. Luke Kendall has called another timeout. Let's get into the huddle.
Mace, get on the rim. Shock, you're up here. Come down screen, fake like you're coming off it. Back to the ball, kick, rip, Mace. You've got Nate. Tip dunk. Tip dunk. Go crash the boards. All right, go get foul, get on the free throw line. All right, here we go.
Get ready for overtime, guys.
Screen away.
All right, so there's Luke Kendall drawing up a play, and the reminder is, regardless of what happens with the shot, get on the offensive glass and try and get a tip in, or get a foul and get to the free throw line. Either or.
And the Warriors are in the penalty, so the minimum you have to try to do here is either get a good shot or draw a foul. And
so they inbound this time
yes,
from the opposite side of the floor. They go to Perry. Oh, into Dwash.
Wow.
And that's a nice play by the Stallions.
Well executed defensive breakdown there by the Warriors.
They went to Perry up high. Dwash took a step towards the ball and then flashed on the back cut. Perry with a great pass. And the Stallions lead.
Not only the lead, they have a foul to give, Grantley, which in this situation can be extremely valuable.
So now we've got a timeout by the Warriors to draw up a play. Let's head down and listen to Andrew Harms.
Let's go Baz, Lucas, Stokely, BT, you're coming off. Yeah, you're in here. Let's go Stokely here. Tane. International. One or Stokely, one of them has to be out. Tane, you're out. Stokely, you're here, yeah? So we've got up. I've got 2 timeouts, haven't I? Yeah, I'll blow another one. Call another timeout, yeah. So, So this is, yes, Stokely here, right? So we've got, watching me carefully here, so we've got Boston, you're coming down, so Lucas, you're coming down to get Boston off this. Yeah. Boston, you're coming up, yep. Let's actually get, Lucas, you pass it. So this is you, BT. Yeah. So BT's here, right? Yeah. BT, yeah, BT here, coming off. This is you, Boston, coming up. BT, you're coming off this screen from Stokely. Yeah. As soon as you hit Boston, you're going back cut. Yep, you're looking that lob over the top. Yeah? If that's not there, you've got...
Shagger, you got to go up.
Yeah, Shag, hang on, watching me. Shagger, if you don't get it, you're across, and Lucas, you're coming straight off this.
If I don't get it, Shag across.
Shag across. If you don't get him over the top, you're going to Lucas. Yep, dribble at Lucas, and we're into that action there.
I'm setting a screen here for someone.
Screen.
What a time, don't run.
Punjab on 3, 1, 2, 3.
One down. No.
So there's the Punjab Warriors drawing up what is likely going to be the last play of the game, unless we go to overtime.
And Muslin is back in.
And Maslin is going to be a target, and so is Lucas Barker.
I wouldn't mind a little overtime here tonight.
And don't be surprised if the ball goes inside to Chafee either. Let's see what happens. Maslin is going to come up to the ball as the first receiver. Now he back cuts. It comes back to Barker. Barker fires for 3. Lucas Barker hits the 3.
Incredible.
And somehow, the Punjab Warriors win the game.
Incredible.
Wow, what a game, what a finish.
Wow is right. I mean, Lucas Barker made the 2 biggest baskets of the game and the game-winning shot.
Lucas Barker. Finished with just 7 points, 6 rebounds. But when the game was there to be won, Lucas Barker was clutch. An amazing game of basketball. It's finished the Punjab Warriors 74, the Gujarat Stallions 73. Boston Maslin had 20 for the Warriors, Chafee 13, Samuel 15. For Gujarat, Josh Dwash played something of a lone hand with 29 points. Tushal Singh had 15 and Jock Perry had 13. As we can see the Warriors, that was a win that Punjab needed and somehow they've pulled it out.
Yeah, Barker stayed confident in himself, right? Made the game-winning shot.
And that is a happy group for the Punjab Warriors as they celebrate that victory in the second game of tonight's double-header. As we said, Boston Maslin had a great game. He had 21 points. He was 4 of 5 on three-point shooting. He had 3 rebounds and a couple of assists, and he's standing by on the floor with Ryan James.
You got heaps of time.
I'm joined by the player of the game, Boston Maslin. Boston, what are your thoughts on this game? What are your thoughts on that last shot he took?
It was a great shot. Again, we have such a good team. It doesn't going to be the same person scoring 20 every night. We're going to take our turns. But for the captain of the team to come up clutch like that in the last final seconds of the game is huge. And we want the ball in his hands for the last shot every single time.
A quick question to you. I see you've grown out your beard. Are you getting the Punjabi look out of you?
I'm trying to. I saw Baz with his beard. Shags has got his beard. I'm trying to go into that vibe. But it might take me a bit of time.
All right, thank you so much. That's the player of our game. I'm going to have you hand the mic over. And back to you guys in the comm box.
All right, thank you, Ryan James, down there with the game MVP, Boston Maslin. So that caps the doubleheader here. The Punjab Warriors winning at the buzzer. Tomorrow night, it's another big night of basketball with the Mumbai Titans up against the Gujarat Stallions, who are on a back-to-back and will surely be feeling a little tired and beat up. The Mumbai Titans looking to get closer to a semi-final spot. That's it from THYAGRAJ Sports Complex. Thanks for watching. This is Inbl Pro U-25.